Good motherfucking morning, good evening, and good afternoon, you sons of bitches. All right, so you're probably tuning into this episode just because you stumbled across us on Spotify, iTunes, or some other porn network, and or you just want a job at Inhale Bliss. So this episode is about how, why do you really want to, and are you fit for the motherfucking position opening up here at my business, Inhale Bliss. If you do want the job here, I'm looking for specific folks with a specific set of skills. You gotta have the skill sets. You don't really need to know much about the glass because we'll teach you that. That's fucking easy. Because what's hard to teach is the best way to conduct yourself in front of customers. I guess that's really easy. Is what I'm trying to say is I want folks that can already talk to people. And if you're like, oh, I can't do that because I'm an introvert. Well, motherfucker, I'm an introvert. And I find it easy to talk with people because I'm honest and open with my ideas and opinions. And my whole goal isn't to fucking dump your pockets out on my corner on my counters like a lot of other folks, other businesses do. My goal is literally to help set you straight in the best direction that's going to give you the best smoking experience. When I sold phones, that was my goal, was just to get you the best phone that best suited your needs. Whatever work I did, it was always to get you the best thing within your best budget. You feel what I'm saying? And like, yeah, we always want to recommend the best things first. Even if you come in and you're like, bro, my budget is $10. What can you get me? The questions are, well, are you here to dab? Or are you here to smoke flower? What's your poison? And they tell you. And then you steer them in the direction. And you always show them the best. You show them the $2,000, the $4,000, the $8,000 piece. That way they can understand why the motherfucker costs that much. And you can degrade them and humiliate them when you show them that little rinky-dink $10 fucking chillum. Like, damn, all right, I need to step my game up. Or they're like, fuck you, dude. I don't care about that shit. I just want to get high. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everyone appreciates the fucking art of the glass blowing industry and the game that comes with it. When you do work for my business, whichever one of you lucky son bitches that is, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn the good. You're going to learn the dark side of the glass game. So it is what it is. I really do want to say, though, for anyone that doesn't get the position, because I'm only hiring for one person, for those of you that don't get the position, I appreciate you very much for applying and spending your time and investing your time in applying with my company. That means a lot to me. It's really crazy. I never thought I would have a business this successful or this popular. I was not a popular person growing up. I was growing up popular, but we moved to Oregon. My popularity went way the fuck down. It went down like the tweakers' teeth that live up there. And now they're only got that one tooth. That was my popularity, was a one tooth. Not a popular person. So I grew up playing video games. That was my escape from all the bullying and all the bullshit and the weird things going on in life when I was a little child. So like, if you're a big nerd, that's a big plus, because so am I. If you love talking to people and you love helping people find things, that's a big plus, because that's one of our core values. If you love the glass industry and you love smoking and dabbing and getting high and just fucking talking about weed and this and that shit, you want to go apply at a dispensary, because that's not the kind of things we do. We sell shit. We don't talk about smoking weed and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Go to our cousin, our brother. Treasure Valley Cannabis Company, Burnt River Farms. What are the other ones called? There's so many up there now. Babe, what's the one that you like? The weed store. Top Crop. Go to Top Crop. My girlfriend loves that store. They're cheap. They got cheap deals. They're right off the freeway next to a couple hotels. It's a real good location for them. Real cheap deals. They got good ounces, too. But Treasure Valley Cannabis Company always steering me in the right direction. I love those guys. Jeremy's a pimp. Alex is one of my favorite employees over there. He's a fucking cool guy. He'll always steer in the right direction if you like to press your weed. I got a 12-ton press. I pressed like an ounce of weed. It was crazy. 28 grams. It was 2 14-gram presses. I accidentally let it dry out. My stupid ass left the fucking bag open for 7 days. Woo! If you're going to spend $300 on a fucking ounce of pot, don't leave the motherfucking bag open. Been a long week. It's been a long month. I still got 8 grams back off of 28 grams of dry flour with my 12-ton press. So go Nug Smasher for giving me that good-ass motherfucking press, son. If you want to buy one of them presses, go on to my website. We got them on www.inhalebliss.net. We also got them in store. You can come check them out. But please keep your weed at home. We don't want you pressing that shit in our store. Fucking degenerates. God damn it. Speaking of degenerates, woo! Man, you ever just been like stressed the fuck out? Worrying about shit? Trying to convince other people to notice shit that's going on that you see that everyone else calls you a fucking psycho and a weirdo for even bringing up? You say something that goes against the fucking main discussion and you get looked at and shunned and silenced all over the motherfucking internet. And then when you talk about it in person like a regular fucking dude, like a human just talking, you feel weird because they actually listen and they somewhat agree. Strange, huh? Fuck the internet. That's what I have to say. I hope the internet gets turned off. But what if when it does get turned off, it only gets turned off in America and the rest of the world has the internet? Wouldn't that be scary? I think there was a movie where that happened, where it was like they said there was a big giant war and America was winning and like we were defeating everyone overseas. But it turned out America was just like blockaded from the internet and no one could see anything of what was going on except for what was published on the television. And then when it came down to it, America, like the whole world was like normal and nothing was really going on outside the world except the government just locked down the people so hard that we believed it. That'd be weird if that happened, huh? As far as getting back on track with the job, so I got a lot of questions. What's the pay, man? Is it going to be a big raise from what I'm doing now? Probably not. Am I going to be making a lot of money? Maybe. Bro, I'll work for you for $7.25 an hour. That's what I like to hear. Yeah. You don't want the commission. Minimum wage. Ching. Let's get it. So I don't like firing people. I just want to get that out there right the fuck now. I don't like firing people. And when I say I'm going to do shit, I do my damnedest to do what it is that I'm going to do. That I say I'm going to do. Setting the expectations is goddamn important. You have to set the expectation. With children, with customers, relationships, all that shit. Except for your car. It sets the expectation for you. You buy a Ford, it's going to break down. That's just how it is. Let me go silence this shit real quick. All right, silenced. So my thing is the expectation for all y'all that are applying, I hope you listened because I won't be repeating this on social media. I'm going to direct you here. So if that's how you got here, thank you for listening in. And I hope you get the job. But I'm going to have a lot of expectations. First off, the expectation is it's going to be a minute before I hire you. Okay? I do not want to hire somebody just to fire somebody. That's not what I enjoy doing. I don't like doing that. It sucks. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of my money. And it's not fun to do. It doesn't feel good to fire somebody. Secondly, when I do hire somebody, you got 30 days to prove yourself. If you don't prove yourself in those 30 days, because like you get your foot in the door when you get hired. And that foot's motherfucking stuck there. It's just like you knocking sales. Motherfucker answers the door, and then they try and shut it on you. You put your foot there. Oh, Yeah, you just slammed my foot in the door. Now give me 40 seconds because this hurts. You can go and leave it there, but I'm going to keep on talking. Now here with this Clear network, this is going to give you unlimited, fast internet. Let me ask you a quick question. Do you mind, since my foot's just broken right now in your door? And they'll be like, yeah, I guess. How much do you pay for your internet service? Oh my God, you're not selling me somewhere. No, ma'am, we're just here with this brand new service called Clearwire. And I guarantee you, I'm going to save you at least $40 a month. And it's not just going to save you $40. You're also not going to have to deal with anything other than this guy right here. Check this out. Bam. Do you mind if I come in and plug this in your wall? You're like, okay, yeah. And then bam, you go for it. You plug it in the wall. You get the spiel. Boom, boom, boom. Now that took about like 25, 40 seconds, but that's real life shit that I did selling Dish Network and Clear door to door. And it worked. And I made some decent money doing it, but door sales is fucking hard. As you guys know, it takes a lot of drive and dedication, and sometimes you don't always get paid because the people in charge of those weird companies are, I don't know, they don't always pay you. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, you're going to have 30 days of your foot being in the door proving that you're able to learn and you're able to do. And you're not going to be sitting down doing nothing. If you got free time, you're going to be cleaning. You're going to be asking, what the hell can I do? There's no sit down. And if you can't make it those 30 days, that sucks because both of our time just got wasted. My employees' time got wasted. Our other customers' times got wasted. And that's not what I'm looking to do, which is why it takes me a minute to find somebody and hire somebody, because I don't want to be fast and find somebody and fire somebody, because that sucks dick. It's not fun to do. I'll say it again. Secondly, for the first 30 days, you're getting paid minimum wage, $7.50. Minimum wage is $7.25 in the state of Idaho, but you already got your foot in the door, so I believe you're at least worth more than a quarter of what the federal government says that you are worth in the state of Idaho. The state, I fucked it up. The state government, not the federal government, because Idaho state says you're worth $7.25. Unless you're a server, then it's $3.25 plus tips, which employees at Inhale Bliss also make tips. And so for those of you that are listening in, I got my tip report up in just 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. Today alone, just today, we're at $92 in tips, and the time we're recording is 4:20 p.m. Hey, smoke a bowl and blaze. It's not too late. Anyways, so that's $90 in 1 day, tips. I personally don't take tips. So my main man has been collecting all the tips. So like, you best believe we're gonna be picky and choosy because he's getting a lot of money free, like from the community, because we do such a damn good job of serving. That's what we do. That's what makes us different. That's what makes Inhale Bliss the best glass shop to come into. We aren't regular. We're not. We go above and beyond to demonstrate customer service and to give you the absolute best service by breaking down products, discussing what it is that you actually need, showing you what it is that you think you need versus what we think you need, and asking questions so that you can be damn sure you're going to leave with the right products. We have a strict no return exchange policy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There are very limited special like occasions where we've bent that rule, but it's not for everybody. And it doesn't happen frequent. It doesn't happen often. It's rare that it happens. And that's because I stand my ground with it. You're an adult. You bought what you bought. That's why you have to be 18 plus to be in my shop, is because you're an adult. And when adults make decisions, we have to live by those. But occasionally things are defective or broken, or like legit, we fucked up. And if we fucked up, unlike the rest of like our government and most people, we own our motherfucking mistakes and we'll make it the fuck right, because that's the human way to do shit. Now, with that being said, the second thing is you will be working for $7.50 for the first 30 days. After 30 days, you get if you keep your job. You'll be bumped up to $10 an hour with potential raises up to $15 over the next 3 years. That's right, $5 raise over the next 3 years. So you'll be making upwards of $15 an hour. Plus tips, plus commission. This is the first time we're going to be breaking down commission. So if you want to know what the commission's like, make it to your second interview. This is fun. I like doing this. God damn, I missed doing my fucking podcast. Now I'm back on it, just like, all right. So we got up to $15 an hour is what you'll be getting paid. After 3 years, you will be automatically enrolled into the Simplified Employee Pension. Simple Employee Pension? SEP. I don't know. It's one of the two. Is what that does is, as long as the business does good enough, see, I reinvest in my company. I don't need to be rich. I really don't. If I wanted to be rich, I'd be going a different route. But I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. And I don't need to make that much money, so I'd rather share my money, both with carrying high-quality products where we don't make a lot of money on, that doesn't turn around very fast because we're a spearhead in Idaho. We're the first store to carry this kind of glass, and now you got the internet, and everyone buys from everyone else on the internet, and we sell a very small amount of our high-end glass because people either don't have the money, we're shitty salespeople, or it just doesn't fit the culture of today, but it may tomorrow, which it always fits the culture of tomorrow. So I think we're just too fast or too slow. It's always one of the two. But with that being said, where was it going with that? Spearhead. Yeah, because we're the spearhead. And like we've introduced everything new to the state when it comes to all of your smoking needs. And then the pension. So after 3 years, as long as the company has enough profits turned over for that year, you'll get either $0 or a percentage of your total payroll, commission, overtime, hourly, tips, thrown into a pension paid by yours, Inhale Bliss. No money taken out of your pockets to put into your retirement fund. That's one thing that Inhale Bliss offers. Another thing is full medical, dental, and vision. Inhale Bliss pays 100% of your dental and 100% of your vision. You pay your out-of-pocket expenses, but you don't pay any monthly for that coverage. Your medical, Inhale Bliss covers half of your medical monthly, not deductible. You pay your deductibles. You go to the fucking doctors, you pay all your shit out of pocket, but Inhale Bliss pays half of your premium. So based on how old you are or how young you are, your premium will fluctuate monthly. And we pay every Friday. Every Friday you get paid. Let's see. Commissions will be paid out once a month, the following month, on a certain day of the month. That'll be discussed on your second interview. And then hours. We're looking for someone to be our closer. So we'll be changing our hours soon. It's going to be 9 o'clock p.m. is going to be when we will be closing. During your training, it's going to be till 7. So for the first 60 or 120 days, it's going to be 11 to 7. And then after your training time, it's going to be whatever time to 9. So we need someone that's willing to work 5-6 days a week. There will be overtime. Overtime is cool. Like, there's only 3 of us, so we do like the overtime. You know what I'm saying? Because, that extra money, it helps a little bit. And it's cool. And then also it lets our customers come in later that can't always make it in at 7, because a lot of people get off work at like 7, 8, 8:30, and they want to come in so they can get some new smoking gear. We're closed most federal holidays. But the federal holidays that we are open on, I pay double time. So if you're making $15 an hour, you'll be making $30 an hour. Wow, that's nice. Who wants to work Christmas? I do. I'll be there. Who wants to work Easter? I do. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I ain't got shit going on. So we're looking for somebody. You don't need to know everything or anything about the glass industry. So as far as financials go, we pay pretty fucking well. And if you want to make $15 an hour straight, go work at McDonald's. That's what they do. At Inhale Bliss, we work for our fucking money. We get paid in tips, and now we get paid in commission. And if that's not for you, I respect that. If that is for you, great. Come in and see me. Now, here's the reason why I'm paying commission. Inflation is right around the corner. China and the U.S. government and Russia and Iran don't like the United States. So the United States is under a lot of punishment right now due to a lot of different things going on around the world, which I discussed on previous podcasts, and I'll be discussing on future podcasts. With that being said, we might be fucked next year. So instead of giving everyone a $19 an hour pay, I want y'all to earn it. If my company does really poor and I can't afford to pay y'all $19 an hour, it sucks giving people lower paychecks. So instead, I want you guys to build your own motherfucking paycheck. That's the fairest way that I can see it. I broke down the math with Zach, and the math that we were breaking down, you can earn up to $6,000 a month, okay? You can legit earn up to $6,000 a month selling glass at Inhale Bliss. If money is the only thing that motivates you, that's a failure in my book. If money is a motivator to do better at something that you already love and you're passionate about, that's a plus in my book. Because my life experience chasing money, it doesn't get you anywhere. You're going to keep chasing money, okay? I learned some lessons doing that. Jumping just for the money. But at the end of the day, doing what you love and loving what you do is the only goddamn thing you'll ever learn to do or you'll ever want to do. I don't know. I just made that up in my head. So, let's see. We discussed, and by the way, podcasts, when I do my podcast, it's all freestyle off the top of my head. So, I encourage all of you to try and do podcasts because it works a different muscle in your memory, you know what I'm saying? And in your brain, it really gets fired up and going. That's hard to do at first, but once you get it, you start doing it, you build your own thingy for it, shoo, you could be making like 6 figures a month doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them bitches be doing that shit on OnlyFans right now, just showing off them feet. $90,000 a month by showing feet. I wish I had pretty toes. I don't know. I might do an OnlyFans just for my toes. Shoot me a message. Let me know. Give me a subscribe if you think that would work out. And by the way, I don't think I've asked enough for this, but if you guys are enjoying the show, please talk about it with your friends, family, coworkers, or just random ass people on the internet. If you hear someone talking about a discussion on the internet, instead of chiming in, why don't you just copy link my iTunes or my Spotify podcast on that post and then tell them to fast forward to whatever part that you think I would obliterate them with or you think that they would obliterate me with. Just spread the word and subscribe and like if you do enjoy the show. I really do appreciate all of you guys for your support, as well as y'all that come to my store, stop me in the gym and the grocery store, and even at the traffic lights that say, I really like this show. Keep doing what you're doing. Your store's the shit. That really makes me feel cool, man. Like, it's just so weird. So weird. Come where I came from and now today. When y'all get there, you'll feel what I'm saying. Just keep being you, though. Don't change for nobody. Don't do it. Just keep being you. So with that being said, we discussed payroll. We discussed hours. It's going to be 40 hours a week. I don't do part-time, and I don't share. Is what makes a plus is great customer service skills. So if you're a barkeep, if you sell phones, if you sell cars, shit, what's the other one? Some bitch. I had this all planned out and mapped and shit. I might need to start writing stuff down so I can just jot up my notes real quick. But that's not how I like to do things. Someone that's willing and able to communicate ideas to help grow my business. I'd love to have like 12 stores. And if you want to be a part of that growth, I'd love to have you. And I'd love to interview you. And I would like to hear what you have to say. And 12 stores would be fun. Can you imagine it? Inhale Bliss all over Idaho, and that'd be really cool. I'd love to. I know exactly where I'd have them. I'll talk to you more about it in person, though. And then, so relaying ideas, because growth doesn't just come from the leader. Growth comes from the environment and the people surrounded by that leader. And we all grow as a unit. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, the only reason that I'm experiencing what I do is because I've been corrected, I've been taught, and I've been educated by customers, vendors, glass blowers, employees. I mean, everyone everywhere, self-taught by things that I read on the internet and learning by failures and successes. And that's how we grow. That's why open conversation and open dialogue is super important. But you have to come at a motherfucker the right way. There's different ways of speaking and bringing up new ideas. And so I'm looking for a strong person, a person that can communicate strong and effectively. If you understand, if you know how Shopify works, the website, if you know how the back end of that shit works, that's a plus. I'm looking for someone to help me with my website. If you understand SEO with Google and Yelp and like all the search engines, that's a plus. I'm looking for someone to help me with that as well. If you know how, we're about to be selling on Amazon soon. So if you know how to do the Amazon sellers for businesses and shit, like to sell on Amazon, that's a plus in my book as well. So those are all things that I'm looking to do. Now, big pluses that we're really looking for is how active are you on social media? Because my company is built on social media. And as I tickety talk now, I'm getting blown up on social media. People are like, why the fuck ain't you answering me? Because I'm podcasting for these motherfucking interviews, bitch. That's why. Leave me alone. No, don't leave me alone. I love it. The attention's great. Gets my nipples hard. The social media, we market all over social media. It's a really important part of my business. That's how I started Inhale Bliss. It's marketing on Facebook and grabbing a Facebook community and building that. Went from 0 followers to 2,000 followers and kind of stayed at 2,000 followers since 2018, 2017. That's kind of weird. Facebook super fucking turned my shit off. That sucks, but that's life. So, marketing on social media, like I have my business, which is this circle. If you're not watching, my business is a circle. And then outside of my circle is my employees and then their social medias, and all those circles are intertwined with each other. And the whole goal is to bring communities together with Inhale Bliss. That allows us to continue to pay well and be a competitive employer in the industry. I think we're one of the top paying smoke shops in the entire industry. I've talked to a lot of different business owners, and they don't pay their employees the way that I pay my employees, which is fine. Like, I'm not saying that to gloat. I'm just like kind of saying facts. And the more customers we have in our doors, the more inventory we're able to purchase and bring in new stuff, right? The more sales we're able to have, because I keep everything at a certain margin rate that allows my doors to stay open, but also that allows us to give out more sales so that people can get stuff like at better prices, deals the days. You feel what I'm saying? Like the really cool, fun stuff that we do, like the 420 raffle back in April. That thing was huge, and we were able to do that because of the amount of success we had. But then a lot of people got really butthurt that they didn't win, or they thought it was rigged, or like whatever Karen was talking about in their brain. So they stopped shopping with us, started shopping elsewhere, and just like talking poorly about us. But like, that is what it is. Like, sore losers are everywhere. This is what happens when people get a trophy for fucking losing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand how to take an L. And that's life. But I got Siren Apparatus coming in February, and we got Goliath Glass coming in February. And the fucking raffles I'm going to be doing for those are going to be fucking retarded. So Siren Apparatus is a $4,500 fucking recycler that's got over a year wait list on it. And that motherfucker's coming in February. So we're getting one for me, and we're getting one for the shop. And the one for me, I'll be selling off sometime in the future. I just got to dab out of it a few times. You feel what I'm saying? We got to know what that shit be like. So I'm going to make a video. All the employees going to be passing around like that bitch in the motherfucking Las Vegas strip club. She's going to be passing around that blunt, smoking in the circle while we watch them ass clap. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I don't know, man. We're just fucking thinking. So, and then we got Goliath Glass. Goliath Glass said he's going to be hooking it up with some recyclers. And his, brother, I'm sorry, I forgot what the fuck. The juice box. Bam, there we go. I didn't forget. So you guys keep posted for that. And then we got some doghouse coming. And we also got some glass hole coming, as well as some other folks. So I'm super stoked, and I appreciate every one of you for your recommendations, your teachings, and your business, as well as your support. We couldn't be here without you. And so I just wish you guys a beautiful fucking day, a beautiful night, a successful ass morning, and I hope you get the job. And I cannot wait to meet you and interview you. Have a beautiful night. Take care, everyone. Stay human.